Hi, I'm Marla Niederer from OrsinisAngels, and I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been up to lately, and also to give you a preview of some of the free tutorials that I'll have available on my OrsinisAngels YouTube channel for you to craft along with me. I started out by creating this painting, and I used graphite and watercolors, and what I used originally was a vintage photo that's in the public domain as a reference photo, and I'm going to show you in the tutorials exactly what I did step by step for the entire process, so that you can create either the same thing or something similar that you prefer to create. So that's the basis. And then what I did was I took a picture of it and I uploaded it onto my computer, and I used that image to create an antique style, almost like a Victorian style ornament. And this I show you step by step exactly everything that I did to create this in another video. And I think what I'm going to do is, for the first tutorial, I think I'm going to show you how I did this, so that if you wanted to use a different image that you already have, you can do that, and it could start you out on your holiday crafting and decorating for this month. And then I think I'll show you the videos of how to do this. So if you want to do the entire project, you can. And the other thing that I wanted to share with you, I am putting in my Etsy shop a PDF download that you can purchase, and that'll be for a fussy cut, print and fussy cut in my shop. So I'll put all the links to all of those in the description of this video. But if not, you can do, you can watch the whole process. You don't have to have the digital download that I put in my shop. You can just use images that you wish, and you can use cardstock that you already have in a pattern for some of this, and some plain cardstock too. So I hope you'll enjoy that project as much as I enjoyed creating it. So I also wanted to share with you, I did a project that was presented on Ruby&Pearl XO YouTube channel. And it was presented by Heather, and she has a lot of lovely tutorials. So if you haven't seen her YouTube channel, I would pop over when you have a chance and check it out. But anyway, I followed step by step the process that she used to create the folio called Lady of the House. And it's a Christmas folio. And instead of decorating it quite like she did, I used my own take on it, and I created this as a gift for my granddaughter, who absolutely loves foxes. So I started out with putting on the cover a little fox paper doll, and this is a digital download in my shop if you wish. And then I had a little postcard, a vintage postcard that I copied and printed out, and I stamped a little fox image. And if you hadn't seen it, I did provide a tutorial on that, and I could put a link to it if you'd like, where I showed how you carve your own custom stamps for rubber stamping. And then you open it up, and one of the things I start out with, she had actually made this saying, sometimes you need a little music in your life, not just a grilled cheese sandwich. And oh my goodness, we thought that was so adorable. She was so little when she stated that. So I thought I'd incorporate it into one of the pockets for this folio. And since she loves foxes, I did create some, I don't know how well you can see these, but I used a fox wax seal, and I created wax seals for her that she could, you know, it's on double-sided tape, so you can actually take it off and use them to paste down, because she's a little too young to do her own seals, wax seals, and play with, you know, the candles and all that. So I thought she might want to just play with the seals and actually use them in her crafting. And the paper clip is just a button attached to a paper clip and a little ribbon. So it's a vintage one and has a little cat. So she likes cats too. So I thought she might enjoy that. And the angel is my own design. So I thought I'd add that right in there in one of the little pockets. And just a little paper, make today amazing. And part of the folio design is it has little pockets in different places, so I just added another vintage card for her, a copy of it here. And then I made a little tag and just attached that here with a paper clip, and this one I had a little star button to attach to the paper clip. And just put that back, and it just, you know, has a little fox that I found in a public domain image that I printed out and used for this. And then in the tutorial that Heather presented, she created this little book that you attach to the folio. I just thought it was so adorable. And so I still went with the fox theme. So I have a couple of things. I found a little tag, so foxy, and I made a little tag to go in there. And I found another vintage image of a fox that I used. And then in here, I made a little envelope, and I had printed out Pretty Little Fox and put a little fox stamp on the back. And I think I added, what did I put in here? Okay, make each day your masterpiece. These are just some things that I had cut out from, you know, some scrapbooking pages that I had. And so I just kind of put that back. And put this back in here. And this is actually vintage lace that I used for the belly band. And then I created these little ornaments, and I had designed the little fox and, you know, the little ornament that I used for this. And then I put another envelope, and I think I just had a little tag from the scrapbook paper. And here Heather had shown how she makes these little ornaments. So this was one of the ornaments she had created, and I just used different paper, and I put a wax seal, a fox wax seal on it as part of it. And then I had just a little season greetings with a scallop circle, and I put another wax seal on that. And again, I'm using that vintage lace as belly bands. And the background papers I didn't mention, but these, a lot of these was from just scrapbooking papers that I had. And then one of them, you know, had foxes in it, so of course I used that. And then this is a little kitty ornament that I designed and made for her. And just put a little pocket so she can put something in there that she creates. And this is, I have an antique little Christmas card like this, so I reproduced it and made a couple of them for this little folio to attach. And then this is another ornament that I designed and created. I thought I would add it. And this is just like a, you know, old book page that I kind of made into a ribbon and sewed across and made that a belly band. And then this is one of the ornaments from Heather's tutorial, and then I just added a little wax seal with a fox on it. And I had created this tag, and this again is with my original art, and I thought I would add that. And then this is just a little scrap. I had just made some embossed paper, so I just added it in there so she can do her crafting. And I designed these little belly bands and these pockets. And this is another one of those cards that I created. I basically reproduced. And another little angel, and this one she could color. And then on the side, Heather had made these little ornaments. So I kind of put my own take on them. And again, used my own artwork for the little ornaments that I put in this pocket. And then this is another tag that I made using my own artwork. And then this is just another element that I made using a vintage postcard, and made the pocket and another little tiny ornament. And then this has a pocket too, and I just used reproductions of a couple of vintage cards that I have. And I think I put the clip back on. And then this folds. Again, you know, I had that little tag. And then it just kind of goes all together. So this just folds up here, and then it goes back together with a little fox. And, you know, you just kind of put it all back together, and this is the back. And I have to say I had so much fun creating this. So if you have a chance, go check out the tutorial. And thank you for watching, and I hope you join me in some holiday crafting and take a peek at the videos that I'll be releasing very shortly. So I hope you're enjoying a wonderful day today and enjoy some really wonderful crafting time. Thanks for watching. Bye.